Runaways on Inside the Disc, and we're talking with a very interesting individual. I like that song, Sammy, and there's another song on there. It's I Believe. I never give up. To stand up and take a bow, even after I listen to the lyrics, and I love your music.
I Believe is a song. I Believe is a song that breaks the doors down live, man. Once we get in that little bridge, that dun 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 dun, and everybody comes in the double kick, and we're all just flaring the hair and bouncing around. That song is a lot of fun. That song. That's funny you mention I Believe, because it was actually, it was originally written, and I called it 2012, and I wrote it about this 2012 ending of the world. Then I realized real quickly, holy moly, holy moly, Batman, I just dated the song, so I was like, okay, I gotta change it. Then I changed the song to Could It Be, and I was like, I still wasn't really happy with it. I was like, well, something's wrong with these lyrics. It doesn't feel right. And then I was like, you know what? Instead of coming at it conventional with verse, chorus, or verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, solo, chorus, or some kind of structure like that, I was like, you know what? One verse, one pre-chorus, chorus, epic solo, and end it with one more chorus. So I had to make the chorus lyrics something that really meant something. And I believe it is exactly that. It's believing in yourself, the power of love, the power of good, positive energy, and not quitting, not giving up on what you want. For me, that is the strive to be able to do what I love professionally. My goal as an artist has always been to tour the U.S., Europe, and South America. And to have our music out there for the masses. A lot of artists will say, oh, that's selling out. Well, no, it's not. It's actually being able to make a difference with your music. Change things for others, like those kids who listen to Wolves, for instance, But I Believe is about that. I Believe is about not quitting and striving forward. And it is a badass, heavy song, that's for sure.
I believe we're going to play that right now on Inside the Disc. I believe we are.
Remember when there were
Mother Earth Radio and Inside the Disc, I believe so much. Hey, Mother Earth Radio is going to hang around for a while, and you just can't give up something great when it's going, and you have someone like Blue Helix and Sammy on Inside the Disc. You kind of feel special and everything, and thank you for making me feel special tonight, Sammy. That's just
absolutely
special.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Oh, man. As we go into things on Inside the Disc here, you know, I could ask you personal questions, but I don't do that, but somehow we find ourselves, you know, in that personal situation in your music and everything because you share your heart with us and all. Escape. Now, I didn't write any notes for that song because I wanted you to just explain Escape.
Escape is about how music is my release. It's all I have, and it's pretty much all I'm good at, and that's what Escape is. Escape is, feel as if my life is now coming into stereo. Listen to a cry that is bleeding for the radio. It's supposed to be a little sarcastic. It's like, you know, this is going to be on the radio. Actually, no. I was, you know, writing a song, thinking about the music industry, my frustrations with the music industry, just based on what it's become the last, you know, 10 years, if you will. Very pay-to-play system for musicians locally and live, you know? And I wanted to write a song about how music is so important to me, but also how it's very frustrating at times when you want to try to succeed at something that seems to be unappreciated, if you will. You know, it's amazing if Tale of Two Halves came out in, you know, 1992. Two Halves came out in a lot different. In 1992, story, you know, a lot different. Was story, you know, here in Seattle. But, you know, that's what Escape is about. my love for music and my frustration with the industry.
I just want to let you know that if you aren't aware of it, that I put out the message for this all the time. But when I grew up, the radio was it belonged to us. It actually did. The guy at night, you know, or in the morning, he would share a little bit of his life with you. And although he did not know you, you felt as if he was your best friend. And if he heard a song in a club, he had the ability, because he was not, you know, restricted to not do so, but he could bring in a song that he heard from a band and he could play it on the air. And once he played it on the air, the hotlines, you know, would light up and people would ask, who is that? Who is that? And that really was the beauty of, you know, that's when the people actually determined gold records and platinum records, and the FM dial is, you know, completely out of line. It's who you know and who you blow to get on the radio show, and I hate that, and that's why I do what I do. I'm in it for the independent artist, and I believe, you know, with all my heart. Actually, I'm going to write this book called Radio Waves 2. Radio Waves 1 was written by Jim Ladd, his DJ out in LA, and it's about the life and revolution and how rock and roll started on the FM dial. But it was taken away, you know, and I believe, sincerely, I have a passion to be able to do it and to write, to be able to actually write the book as like in a biography or something, the return of the revolution. You know, I think we could do this if all the musicians got together and, you know, we had one really good show on the, you know, the radio on whatever station it may be, and it kicked butt. And it was because it was nothing but independent music and a really good DJ. And all the other stations would be going, what the hell are they doing that we're not? Oh, they're playing independent music. And then the other stations would do it to try and compete. And it might be a domino effect. And, you know, it might not ever take place in my life, but at least I can, you know, send the army down the road to do that. We need to return the FM dial to people like you. You know, to people
that would be wonderful. And, yeah, that all stopped in what, like 1998, 99?
Yeah, a little bit before that. But, you know,
was it? Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, in 1967, on April 7th, at 7 p.m., Tom Donahue came on the air, and he flipped open the mic and said, "Hi, I'm Tom Donahue. I'm here to clear up your face and mess up your mind. Times are a-changing." He played Bob Dylan's Times Were Changing. Yeah. All the hippies in San Francisco were sticking their speakers out the window, you know. And
that's cool.
And they were turning it up, and they all ran down to the station, and they donated candles and tapestries and albums and, you know, all sorts of illegal things. But they served as a community switchboard for the hipper group, San Francisco area. And it used to be for us. Needless to say. Disc, and we have Sammy tonight from Blue Helix. And I had butterflies, all day today, and it's because I watched that YouTube video, and the video is so highly produced. And I'd like to talk about Aliens. It's
sure.
really a kick butt song, and I think there's a deep meaning inside it.
Absolutely. Aliens, well, do you want the meaning of the video, or do you want to talk about the song itself? Because the video kind of...
I think that video has nothing to do with the real meaning, actually.
Yeah. The song was inspired by, when you meet someone who's more different, different than anybody else you ever met, and they're like not from this world. Sometimes you meet people like that, and sometimes you maybe even feel like you're one of those kind of people that you feel, different. You feel like you don't see things the same way. Aliens is about finding someone who is like you, someone who, may be a little different, may think a little different, act a little different, like an alien. And, nice little play on the word alien, obviously, right? But that's what Aliens is about. It's a love song, but the video kind of turned into a much more beautiful animal. And the video took me 2 years actually to make after Tale of Two Halves, because I knew I wanted Aliens to be the single off the record, that or Carry Me. And Aliens, that video took 2 years to write, record, and edit, until finally we released it on July 4th. But yeah, super proud of that video, super proud of that song. It's actually my favorite song on the album, hands down. I think it's the best produced song. I think it's the most well layered, well mixed, and the vocal harmonies on it I'm really proud of.
Yeah, I love the video, and I think you really did something wonderful with this video, because I think it's one of those songs that people can they can interpret it as they see in it, because my beautiful wife, she listens to it quite a bit.
That's amazing.
She sees in there, especially, there's a lot of, kind of, to her, subtle hints in there, because we were kind of discussing what this song is about. She believes it's God, it's her higher power you're talking about, because it's just, you talk about allowing you into their life, and an alien, like someone that's not in your life, like if God isn't in your life, and
that's interesting.
You're accepting him, and you say, God, you're beautiful, but you're saying that in another meaning and all that, and it's just
that's an interesting perception. Your wife's very creative. That's cool. I never even thought of the song that way, and I think that's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Hey, do me a favor right now, man. Would you say hi, Linda? This is Sammy.
I will say hi to Linda. Where is she there? Or
no, she's going to be listening.
Hi, Linda. This is Sammy. I'm super honored that you like Aliens so much, and you've been listening to it. I love your interpretation of it. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, let's go ahead and play it for her, Sammy.
Let's do it.
I feel like we are aliens, dancing in the rain. When we try to disappear, we cannot escape. Oh no, I think I found a friend. Till the end of days, will I call your name? I'd call your name in the dark and feel your warm embrace. I'll give to you all my truth. I'll love you and never let you go. God, you're beautiful, how I never knew an alien like you could design a song. An alien like you could design a song. Now that we've landed here, let's forget that place when time and